Hey guys, it's almost here, turkey season. Got something brand new to show you. It's the new turkey flute by Haydel. This thing is similar to a wing bone except you exhale through the call, and it's got a regular mylar reed into it similar to a duck call. So there's nothing to wear out, nothing to chalk, nothing to sand. It's going to be ready to go at a moment's notice whenever you are. There's a few key things in learning how to blow this call, however, that you got to realize. One thing, the call is made out of rubber here. It's very flexible, so anytime you want to change your sound, you can either flare the end of the end of the call, or you can pinch off some of it to create whatever sound you want to with it. Also, cupping your hands around the end of the call, you can muffle it down, or you can create more of a hollow sound if you want as well by opening and creating a bigger pocket into the call. Most of the time when I'm operating the turkey flute, I've got the call in this position here next to the meaty part of my thumb and everything. There's a lot of different things that I do. Like I said, I'm either pinching off the note or opening it up to create those different sounds, and I find this a handy place to be able to do that with. To create, let's start off in creating your clucks. What I do here is I pretend like I got a little watermelon seed or something at the very tip of my mouth, and I'm going to spit it out. Okay? You're not actually blowing through the call at this point. All you're simply doing, the little bit of airflow you've got is just that little bit of air that's right in the front part of your mouth. I'm going. Okay, you can blow through it and put more pressure behind it if you want to get it a little bit louder. Also, for doing any of your cutting type sounds or cackles, you're going to find it useful to do that as well. Put a little bit more pressure through it. And then calm back down. To do your yelps, I start with the tip of my tongue behind my top front teeth. And I'm simply going ta, 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 just like that. I'm not cutting the note off with my tongue, only starting the note with my tongue. Again, you can tell I'm not using a whole lot of pressure on this particular sound to create this sound. I'm simply going ta, 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 just like that. Now, there's other different calls you can do in there, but it's this yelping type sounds. It's very important to get a high note and drop it down to a low note. And what you may want to do in learning all the different attributes of this particular call is start off blowing air through the call and getting that high note, and play with the different sounds, and then try dropping your jaw and getting that lower note, something like this. Again, don't cut the note off with your tongue, and then start slowly shortening it up until you get a yelp. Something like that. This call will also do your keys. You simply squeeze about half of the portion of the end of the call down, and simply blow through the call, creating that high note again. And then you can drop into some yelps to do the key run portion, like. So it's a very, very versatile call. To do your gobbles is similar to doing a feed call on a duck call. Again, it may help to flare the end of the call just slightly. And I'm simply going gidda 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 gidda. To do your purrs, you simply gargle your throat and put very, very light air pressure through it. Throw a few clucks in there. There you have it. It's very, very simple. Play around with different positions of the call in your hand, create different openings. Try attacking the note a little bit different. Everybody's different, their mouth construction, their hand construction, so it's going to be a very, very unique call to the individual, very similar to what a diaphragm is. You don't have to worry about reeds getting stuck like latex on a diaphragm, and just play around with the call. I think it's going to be highly, highly effective in public areas where those turkeys are used to hearing guys come in, day out, using box calls, slate calls, whatever the case may be. It just gives you another option in your bag of tricks, and who knows, maybe that big bird will respond to you. Keep that in mind this spring, and good luck. We'll see you out in the field.